Okay, just an update for today's activities. I went and checked in on my supervised release, so that's taken care of for the week. And then I went to my doctor's appointment to have my cannabis authorization card renewed for another year. That went without a hitch. And I tried calling. Once again, I'm going to refer to my wife as Miss Smith. I tried calling Miss Smith's attorney. He didn't get back to me. I tried calling her ex-husband's attorney. He didn't get back to me. And then I realized that, nobody was interested in protecting my family. So I took the affidavit I had from my neighbor as one that I had for myself, and I went down and I just filed it because I'm never going to stop fighting for my family. I'm just not. So I filed both of those. So here you go. This, I'm going to cover up names, was filed today. This was filed today, where it says filed. This was mine, and it has my Western State mental health evaluation in it, because at this point, suffering a 15-day, 24-hour day observation in a torturous environment that they documented was torturous for me, and coming back with just saying that I'm completely sane other than the fact that I have Tourette's, I'm going to consider that more of a resume builder, because how many people are state certified sane, let alone not needing any more mental health counseling after you've just been tortured? What I can say to that, though, is I disagree. I went ahead and made an appointment with a psychologist for tomorrow at 11:30. I did that last week, just because, I definitely know I still need to go talk to somebody about this stuff. It's just not over. I was speaking with USAA, my homeowner's insurance company, and they've issued a check for $9,200 something, but admit to over $31,000 in losses and $13,500 in damages. They said I can go repurchase, the stuff that was stolen, and then they'll pay me the actual value for it. But most of what was stolen was tools and things like that, and I don't really intend on building another home. That last one was very difficult. The interesting thing about that was they said that they had to list my current wife on it because she was listed as my spouse on my policy, and my ex-wife, who might have claim to some of the property, but she doesn't. But now I have to get both of them to sign the check as well. And the interesting thing about that is the state has it to where I can't contact one and the other one can't contact me. So it's difficult to figure out how to go about doing this. Ridgefield, the city in which I live in, stopped by my house today and shut off my water. I don't have money, as I've been explaining. I'm in financial duress. They know this. They caused this, to be quite honest. But I scraped up enough to have my water turned back on. They charged me a $50 inconvenience fee of having to shut my water off for 4 hours. You're fine. They said because it was in their ordinance, they could not make an exception, and I had to pay the $50 inconvenience fee. But so I need to figure out a way to gingerly get signatures from these two women, and I need Miss Smith to know I'm never going to stop fighting for you. Well, let me take that back. If you tell me you're not interested and you're done, then I will, with great reservation, accept that and walk away. but you're the love of my life, my dear, and I will never stop fighting for you. And USAA, they wrote out everything. It's all spelled out pretty neatly that there's close to $50,000 worth of theft and destruction that has happened to me, uh, and still Washington State thinks that they're the victim. I had my sternum broken, my ribs broken. Uh, I don't even know how many days in jail. I would say close to 40, but I don't know realistically. 15 days in utter torture up at Western State Mental Institution or Hospital, however you want to phrase it. And only to be found sane. Even under torturous circumstances, I can maintain my sanity. So, as I said, that's a resume builder at this point. But I just got a new shrink tomorrow, so I don't anticipate making a video tomorrow. But today, I did record, 2 declarations trying to get my family back. And I don't want you to think, Miss Smith, that I'm doing anything to intentionally to jeopardize your relations with your children. But I know you're the most amazing woman that I've ever met in my life. And if I could do anything over, I would try to have the same 3 natural children that I have from you. I would never do anything to replace the 3 children that I have because they are absolutely amazing. But I sure wish you were their natural mother, and I am so sorry that the state has stepped in and caused so much personal anguish to you. It tortures me daily, baby. I love you, and just keep your head up, keep your heart strong. This is almost over. They've caused way too much actual physical damage and financial damage to us and psychological damage. And the only thing that I stand accused of is disorderly conduct and obstruction of justice. They're going to have to try me for what is known in the scientific community as classic symptoms of what the state has declared my disorders to be. It's going to be a very difficult thing for them to convict me on. And then based off of all the damages and atrocities that we've suffered as a family, I plan on suing them and hopefully easing some of your life. I know that there's nothing I can do to repair what has been done, but if I can try to offer you a less stressful environment in the future, that is my goal. As I said, I love you very much.